हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज आपका लॉ का टेस्ट है और उसमें सिलेबस है इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड लॉ ऑफ टॉर्ट। रेडी फॉर द टेस्ट? ठीक है। आपको ऑप्शंस होंगे आपके टेस्ट में ए बी सी डी, तो आप अपने आंसर्स ए बी सी डी ऑप्शन में ही मार्क करें, बिकॉज आंसर शीट लास्ट में जो प्रोवाइड होएगी उसमें उसी में ही सीक्वेंस में है। डोंट राइट द स्टेटमेंट, ठीक है। एंड सारे आंसर लिखने के बाद जो कैलकुलेट करके अपने आंसर्स चैट सेक्शन में लिखना, ठीक है। सो स्टार्टिंग विद योर टेस्ट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। What does Article 17 of the Constitution say? A. Untouchability is abolished. B. The practice of untouchability is forbidden. C. Practice untouchability is an offense. D. All of the above. Done. Next question. Question number 2. Who is known as the sculptor of the Constitution of India? Sculptor of Constitution of India. A. Rajendra Prasad. B. V.V. Giri. C. B.R. Ambedkar. D. Dr. Radhakrishna. Done. Question number 3 now. What is known as the Little India? A. City. B. Town. C. Village. D. State. आपको कुछ लग रहेगा ये आउट ऑफ सिलेबस है, बट आपको कुछ क्वेश्चंस अपने दिमाग से करने होंगे। यूज योर मेंटल एबिलिटी ऑन दिस क्वेश्चन। डन। ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। इस वाले टेस्ट में आपके 20 क्वेश्चंस हैं और आपको 15 मिनट्स में करना है ये। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। Which writ is issued by a high court or the Supreme Court to compel an authority to perform a function that it was not performing? A. Writ of certiorari. B. Writ of habeas corpus. C. Writ of mandamus. D. Writ of quo warranto. Clear answers? Okay, moving to next question. Question number 5. In which case did the Supreme Court of India determine that the Parliament has the power to make an amendment in fundamental rights, but it cannot make any change in the basic structure of the Constitution? A option, Golaknath case. B. Keshav Nandan Bharti case. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. Done? Done. Okay, question number 6. Right to property according to Constitution of India is a first fundamental right. B. Directive principle. C. Legal right. D. Social right. Done? Now moving to question number 7. What is the meaning of foreign state as given in our Indian Constitution? A. Federal state. B. Commonwealth state. C. Nation. D. Any state other than India. Meaning of foreign state given in our Indian Constitution. क्या मतलब होता है foreign state का? Done? Okay. ये वाला क्वेश्चन आपके लेक्चर्स में, आपकी क्लास में डिटेल में डिस्कस हुआ था, याद करो। Question number 8 now. The Constitution of India was drafted and enacted in which language? First, Hindi, B. English, C. Tamil, D. Telugu. Done? Now, next question. Question number 9. Constitution of India came into effect on A. 26 January 1950, B. 26 November 1949, C. 20th November 1950, and D. 20th January 1949. Write your answer in ABCD only. Okay. Now, question number 10. Which of the following is not a fundamental right? A. Right against exploitation. B. Right to constitutional remedies. C. Right to property. D. Cultural and educational rights. Done? Question number 11 now. Which of the following writs may be issued to enforce a fundamental right? A. Certiorari, B. Habeas corpus, C. Mandamus, D. Prohibition. Writ may be issued to enforce a fundamental right. Done? Okay, next question. Question number 12. What is the legal meaning of the word battery? A. Cells are used in torch, tape recorder, etc. B. Battering a person to death. D. Actual or intended striking of another person. D. Assault resulting in at least 6 months hospitalization. Done? Next question. Question number 13. When the master is held liable for the wrongful of his servant, the liability is called A. Strict liability, B. Vicarious liability, D. Tortuous liability, D. Absolute liability. Master is held liable for the wrongful of his servant. Wrongful act. I repeat, when the master is held liable for the wrongful act of his servant, the liability is called which option? Written? Okay. Question number 14. The act of unlawfully entering into another's property constitutes A. Trespass, B. Restraint, D. Appropriation, D. Encroachment. Done? Okay, question number 15 now. Which of the following is not an example of vicarious liability? A. Liability of the principal for the tort of his agent. B. Liability of partners for each other's tort. C. Liability of the master for the tort of his servant. D. Liability of the parents for the tort of the children. Not an example of vicarious liability. Okay. Done? Okay, question number 16. Torts are grounded in the concept of A. Law, B. Court, C. Right, D. Sincerity. Torts are grounded in the concept of. Next question. Question number 17. A loud bass beat that can be heard through an apartment wall from another apartment at midnight can be classified as a loud bass beat. A. Option. Nuisance, B. Trespass, D. Interference with the contractual relations. D. Conversion. Done. Next question. Question number 18. Defamation involves A. Using a weapon. B. At least 5 people to be present. C. A contract. D. Making a false statement about someone. हो गया? Okay, question number 19 now. Total number of fundamental rights in the Constitution of India is total number of fundamental rights in the Constitution of India is A 12, B 5, C 6, D 8. Last question. Question number 20. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? State or union territory is to seat of High Court. Match correctly. Option A, Uttarakhand to Nainital. B, Daman and Diu, Ahmedabad. C, Arunachal Pradesh dash Guwahati. D, Chhattisgarh dash Bilaspur. Carefully write your answer. Done? Okay, write your answers. अब आपको आपका आंसर्स मिलेंगे एक नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, वीडियो सेक्शन में अपलोडेड है, ठीक है? आप उसमें देखो, चेक करो अपना और फटाफट चैट सेक्शन में अपना आंसर्स टोटल मार्क्स लिख के दो।